Hey, Kathleen Summons here from KathleenSummons.com, and I wanted to talk to you about something that I see a lot of creators get into, and that is why you shouldn't think too much about launching a product that you're putting the finishing touches on. I have always said that the promotion side of your brain and the creation side of the brain are separate. It's so hard to think about setting up all of the launch things while you are putting the finishing touches on your product. So I talked to a friend of mine who just finished a product, and she said, okay, I'm going to finish it on Thursday, and I'd like to do the whole launch by Saturday. And my thought was, that's crazy. But I didn't want to discourage her. So what I asked her instead was, are you going to keep the shopping cart open? And her answer was yes. So she's not doing any sort of crazy limited time only thing. She's doing what she can, where she's sending emails to her list and talking about it on Instagram, and that's all fine. Some sales will come in. But then after she's had her initial push, that's when she should regroup. And I was talking to her about this program that I'm doing starting in June, where I'm walking people through everything they need to get ready for a launch in a month. And she thought that was too long of a time period. And I get that, because nobody who creates really wants to think about marketing for that long. But the point of marketing is to let people know that you have something for sale. And it's hard to do that over and over and over again. It's like you feel like that old person at a potluck who you've told the same story 14 times, but maybe the people around you haven't heard it yet. It's just not natural for creators to talk about their stuff that much. And so what I encouraged my friend to do, and what I would encourage you to do, is do what you can as soon as you finish it. Send your emails, go live on Instagram, pay for a Facebook ad if you want. But I also think that once you've done that, once you've had your sales, once you feel like you have the wind sort of out of you, you're what we call at the end of a long and trying day, you are the toothpaste outside of the tube. That's when you should start thinking about putting it together a different way. And that's why I think it's a good idea. Well, there's a lot of reasons I think it's a good idea not to close a shopping cart, but that's one of them, one of the main ones. And so what you're going to want to do instead is you're going to, well, not instead, but in addition to, you're going to want to start with the end in mind. So put together your offer. Make sure your offer makes sense. And once you've already launched something, let's say 50 people buy from you without much of a launch plan. Great, right? And let's say later when you're putting together your offer and you're adding bonuses to it, the only thing you have to do is go give those same bonuses to people who bought early. And so you can call your first launch like the founders launch or the beta launch, or I don't really like beta because typically the people that I work with will not launch anything until it's absolutely done. So it's not a beta product, but you could do, like I have a friend, I'm a member of her group, and I wanted to be a founding member. And so you can do something like that if you want before you do too much marketing. And then you go and you look at your sales page and you see where you should be adding to it. And then you put together a free offer. And the free offer is going to build your list and build momentum toward getting more sales of your product. So if you want to join me, I'm going through this live in 4 weeks. So every week we're going to get a lot done. The first week we're going to talk about your offer and your sales page. The second week we're going to talk about your lead generating opt-in, a webinar or a quiz or something. We're going to reverse back into that the next time. We're going to talk about emails and calls to action and how to get turn visitors into subscribers. And then we're going to make sure we're ready in the last week. It's a lot. It's going to be intense. I would love to tell you more about it. It is at KathleenSullins.com/launch-accelerator. I'm going to put that into the comments here. And I would love to see you there. It's going to be really valuable. It's going to be really worthwhile. I would love to see you over there. And I will be live again on Wednesday morning. Talk to you soon.